Hi, it's Giggle. It's been a minute, I know, but I am back and stronger and better than ever. And guess what? I can say I went a week with no tears. Woo! I told you that I would be able to come in here with good news and tell you I did not cry in the last week. Has it been longer than a week? Whatever. I know for sure at least it's been a week. No tears. Claps for Giggle. I struggled a little bit with figuring out what to talk about in this entry, but then something hit me that I guess had been weighing on me more than I thought. Today's entry is going to be focusing around forgiveness. Buckle your seatbelts because I'm about to tell you a story. My mom called me and she was a little bit upset about something. So apparently my aunt called my mother to obtain information about person A, is what we'll call them, person A. And my mom is not, I guess, on good terms with person A. I guess my mom was just kind of upset that my aunt would even ask my mom to obtain information about this person. From what I understand of the story, my mom technically wouldn't even have to interact with person A. My mom would have needed to ask a friend or something like that about information on person A. It didn't seem like my mom would have had to interact with person A, but just obtain information about this person to relay back to my aunt. That did not sit pretty with my mother. And, she was really upset that my aunt would even ask my mother to do such a thing. I'll say it's probably been about 20 years or so since said events happened with person A that has affected my mother. Clearly, my mom is either still bothered by this person or bothered by just their name. I don't really know, but from my point of view, it doesn't look like my mom has forgiven person A after all these years. Now, on my side, because the reason my mother is even upset with person A has to deal with me, I, on the other hand, I have forgiven person A years ago. And hearing their name doesn't bother me. Seeing their face doesn't bother me. None of that affects me because why allow them to have such a hold on me and such control over me when they are sleeping peacefully at night, living their life as normal, not giving me two thoughts of their day? You will not have that kind of control or power over me. So in order for me to move on with my life and to sleep peacefully at night and to succeed through life and just move on, I had to forgive them. And I did. Hearing their name or seeing their face doesn't bother me. But apparently it still maybe bothers my mom. I don't know if maybe she has forgiven person A, but just doesn't like to be around them or hear their name. But is that technically forgiveness? I don't know. I mean, I know that forgiveness can look different on each individual, but from my point of view, it doesn't look like she has forgiven them at all. But she's so rattled. And I don't even want to bring it back up to her just to even check in to say, hey, are you okay? Have you truly forgiven person A? It doesn't seem like you have released the control that this person has on you. And I want that for her so badly because, y'all, the anger that I heard in her voice as she was just telling me about a phone conversation she had with my aunt. Like, what? I know forgiveness can be really hard for some people. I've been done wrong so many times in my life that forgiving people, I'm almost to the point that I forgive too easily now because I don't want to be walking around with anger or hatred or just ill will towards somebody because that's going to weigh on me. Angry at every time I hear their name or pissed off every time they walk into a room and changing my emotions and XYZ. Like, I don't have time for that, for one. So that conversation threw me way, way, way off because I was like, oh, dang, Mom. Like, I didn't realize you were still this angry at person A. And the other thing about forgiveness is, I guess, other people's perception of your forgiveness, or people not allowing you to make your own decisions because they don't know where you are on your forgiveness journey. I don't know. So, example, same situation with person A. They were going to be at this event and no one told me. Everyone was kind of keeping it like hush hush and didn't say that person A was going to be there, like nothing. In doing that, they also failed to give me more information about other events that were happening that day. So I was ill prepared. And then once I finally found out, I'm like, well, why did no one tell me? They were like, well, it's because, person A is going to be at the event and they're going to be honored and blah, 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 blah. And we just weren't sure. Well, that's shame on you for assuming, and let me decide if I want to come or not. Let me decide if I'm uncomfortable being in a situation like that. Let me tell you what I feel. Not you assuming, oh, I don't want to be there because person A is going to be there. What? Give me the facts, give me the information, and then I can give you a response. But no. I wasn't given the luxury of making my own choice. You decided for me. And that pissed me all the way off. All the way off. And I was so frustrated because I didn't want to be angry with my family. But y'all just decided something for me and didn't even give me the opportunity to speak on my own behalf, and my own journey, and my own forgiveness. So, after driving 2 hours just to spend an hour with my family, I drove another 2 hours back, pissed off. So, forgiveness, man. Forgiveness is, it's an interesting, touchy subject. I would love to know kind of how you deal with forgiveness. Is it hard for you to forgive people? Are you kind of like me? You almost maybe forgive a little too easily and continuously get burned and burned and burned. Or, do you not forgive at all? Are you walking around with grudges and just holding on to things? But sound off in the comments. Have a conversation with me. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, morning, week. And I hope your weather is going well because the weather here has sucked. I will catch you all in the next entry. Bye!